world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
To the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone! That was hit hard. Left center field, did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! On a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
The world's best gather.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another production here of the Cross-Platform Baseball League, another AAA semifinal here for you on this Thursday night, and I've flipped to the other side of the booth, and joining me this time for this AAA semifinal between Haight and Aubratt, the Cacti and the Clocksmiths. It is the AAA aficionado himself, my good booth mate and friend, Mystery Man. And we were together for the first set of these, Misto. Are you excited for these pair we have tonight?
Yeah, because it's been a little bit of time since the first set. You know, Aubratt certainly was behind the 8 ball, which was not totally unexpected. But if you really look at how solid a season that Aubratt has had and how much he's progressed over the last 8 months or so, you know, there's still some room for optimism. So let's take a look at our keys here. And this is actually the first bullet point. You know, forward-thinking Cacti. It doesn't matter what happened those first 2 games. Just need to move forward. Embrace the pitching wars. You know, at the end of the day, Aubratt's a pitcher. So if I was him, I would take a look at this from a pitcher's perspective and say, if I hold my opponent down better than he holds me down, I'm going to win. It doesn't matter who's a better hitter or anything else. And we do know if you pitch to the corners in this game, it doesn't. You don't have to be off very much to struggle with that, even if you're a really great hitter, which Haight certainly is at the AAA level. And then bang it. So if I'm Haight, I'm looking at it from a little bit of a different perspective, which is if I can do the big things, which is for him hitting home runs. It's going to be very difficult for the Cacti to hang because Haight is actually a very solid pitcher as well. So that's kind of my breakdown.
Yeah, I mean, these players both showed in the first set that they play very different styles of ball. You really highlighted it there, kind of in your keys, and that's what's going to be the standard for tonight. Like, will that pitching come to the forefront that the Cacti are so capable of? I mean, we did see Haight really pick up his game, like you had also stated in multiple casts, even before the series we casted before that, you know, the other night. Like, Haight has really upped his pitching game, not quite to the level of like a Split or an Aubratt, but he's learned from the best, and now he's bringing it to the table as well. So pitching maybe more of a focus tonight for both players, or obviously the quick hitting, the fast scoring, that may also be Aubratt's fate, but we'd hope to avoid that from his standpoint, and from a fan standpoint, you probably want to see more games out of these two. So it's going to be exciting here tonight. We got these ones on pre-record. So without further ado, I think, Mystery Man, you ready to let this thing roll?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Well, folks, we're going to step away for just a brief moment, and we'll bring game 3 right to you. Hang tight. We have loaded into Battery Bay, the home of the Clocksmiths, for Game 3 of this AAA semifinals, where they are ahead by a series lead of 2-0. Going to be an exciting series here tonight, folks. See if they can close the door. First pitch coming right up.
Yeah, the Clocks love the roller coaster stadium here. It's impossible to hit one all the way out to that roller coaster, but you know, Haight is sure trying.
That's a strike.
First few pitches here, 1-2 count early. It's Melvin Cabrera. This one hit right back to the pitcher over clock. It's caught for out number 1.
Yeah, pretty
Good.
Oh, I was just going to say, a pretty brutal pitcher here running a full turtle with junk and velo. The accuracy leaves a touch to be desired, which is, I think, what Aubratt is going to have to bank on.
Yeah, getting the mistake pitch here and there, having to capitalize is going to be the name of the tune for this Cacti team tonight against a starter built like this. And there is a mistake pitch a little bit wide. Gets into the zone, hit for a single. It's the game's first hit, and the Cacti have a 2-out base runner. Jim Peckham's going to dig into the plate against Overclock and check his swing. See a strike taken. And swing and a miss. It's a 1-2. This one's hit back to the pitcher. It's off his glove. Throw is going to go to first in time for the out. So we are done in the top of the first. Base runner left on. And we're looking at the leadoff hitter for the Clocksmiths. It's Haight.
Be interesting to see how Haight handles this reverse arsenal here from Aubratt.
And we've got Zin Hang King. That's the pitcher for Aubratt and the Cacti here tonight, lefty, with the two-seamer screwball combination with a curveball changeup to complement, as well as the traditional four-seam fastball. So we've got a full count already. Haight fouls one away. Full count pitch again, gets him looking. Great pitch. So an early strikeout here, ball misses low. Good location from Aubratt. 1-1 now.
Yeah, if you look at King, Dwayne, you know, obviously what he's got going for him is a combination of a funky arsenal and a lot of junk. You know, and Aubratt can locate that junk, so we'll see.
He gets a quick base runner over at first, and another one hit right up the middle. Brings us 2 base runners, 1 down here early for the Clocksmiths. Captain Chrono, RBI hero, Mind Gamer. Righty against lefty as well, so big advantages here early in this AB. For Haight, swings at that one late. It is 1-2. Swings off the end of the bat, infield fly gets called, so there's a quick out. Number 2, runners remain where they are.
Yeah, if I'm Haight, the first thing, or I'm sorry, if I'm Aubratt, the first thing I'm looking at is his reaction to that screwball, because that's my ticket to getting through this game. If he can hit that screwball, it's going to be awfully tough.
We just saw a good strike dropped in there after a wild pitch that let the runners move up. Now there's a 3-1 count to Tokisaki. What's the pitch going to be? It's going to be high. Bases are now loaded. So here comes the runner on deck. It is patchwork. Lefty against lefty. High pitch. Curveball low. The pitch to patchwork is lifted high in the air. Base runners going to all think and move, but it is going to be out number 3. So bases loaded, nothing doing for the Clocksmiths either in the first inning.
That was a great pitch from Aubratt. It was good timing from Haight, but the motion bothered him a little bit. So if I'm Aubratt, I'm monitoring that.
Number 55,
Melvin Martinez now with that first runner on, then swung on wildly behind the shortstop. He's going to catch it out there. Kind of had to reach down for it. Brings up Aoki. I'm sorry. My camera / phone fell on my keyboard there. And we've got the runner at second base. 2 down here. Pitchers at the plate, batting 8th tonight for Aubratt's team. Popped up, foul, broken bat. And then lifted to left. Runner's going to have to just make a move, and then that's going to end the inning. So, going on contact, nothing doing for either player with runners on to end the last 2 half innings. Tina Time Bombs at the plate. Feeling power versus lefties right now. Also inside pitch is a trait that Aubratt looks to be avoiding here.
One thing about backup pitches is they are absolutely deadly when you locate, but when you don't, you see things like that.
Yeah, it's lifted well all the way to the warning track. It looked like it had the legs to be out of there, over the stadium. Out of the stadium, excuse me, I can't spell tonight. But nothing doing for Haight there. Maybe a little bit just low on the reticle or something of that nature.
A pretty good swing. I think he did just miss reticle it a little bit, but you can't put backup pitches well onto the plate because they tend to be very visible, and they don't really move that much when they streak across, but then don't really get off the plate.
Overclock is stepping in here for his first at bat. Sees a strike on the inside corner. Runners at first, 1 down. Another one misses low. King, his pitch in there for a strike. Right down the middle, taken. Makes the count full, then swung on, hit to left. Way back there. Way back there. That was the pitcher off the wall. Going to be a long single as everyone was a little confused on what was going to be the outcome of that, I think.
Yeah, I think the confusion came from the fact that the power just wasn't there. That ball should be gone.
That one's lifted into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit in front of the diving center fielder. Run's going to come around and score for the first run of the game for the Clocksmiths.
That would have been a big catch.
Yeah, Aubratt's unable to close the door on the big defensive play. Ends up giving up the game's first run, and then can't stop the next batter from getting a hit either, as the runner's going to round third here for an RBI single. Runners are at first and third. 2-0 Clocksmith. And King is getting tense already. That one over the third baseman's head. Was tailing out of the zone, but a good piece of hitting from Haight gets another RBI. 3-0 in favor of the home team. And all of a sudden, the Cacti need to start thinking about how they're going to get some quick outs and start coming back in this game.
Good pitch.
Get some tailing outside of the zone there for a fly out to right. There's 2 down. Tokisaki, the third baseman, and with low pitch will now bat. Strike high makes it 1-1. Another good strike high taken, so it's a 2-2 pitch upcoming here. Just misses low. Payoff pitch in the inning. Runners are queued up. There they go. Hit on the ground to second. Going to be an easy throw to first. And we end the second inning. About 3 runs do score.
Third baseman, number 11.
First pitch is the ball here in the top of the third, then swung on over to first, throws to the pitcher who is running over there to cover. That can be a risky play, but he does make it that time. So 1 down, leadoff hitter at the plate, Melvin Cabrera. Then that one off the hands, not caught by Chrono, the center fielder. So the Cacti get another base runner on here. They've had 3 in the game so far, 1 in each inning. This is a brief pause here where Haight needs to adjust the setting here, and we were warned of this in the pre-recording, so just hang tight for a moment. Mystery Man, so far, what do you think of the development of this game?
Yeah, the problem with the Cacti is that's the type of pitcher that when you lose that bite on those pitches, it's awfully tough. So it looked really good early, but right now Haight is jumping on some of those screwballs and changeups. So, but 3-0 early, no big deal. I think Aubratt is actually looking better at the plate. He's looking okay.
Yeah, the early hits are, always a positive, especially turning over the top of the order. So you have to think here, can Aubratt just chip away and keep Haight where he's at, or is it going to be another one where playing catch-up starts getting to be a lot very quickly? One. A curveball in there as we resume after the brief pause. Misses low. It's a 2-2 pitch upcoming here. The bad ball hitter, nah. Swung on up the middle. It's going to be a single. So there's 2 runners on here with 1 out. As we go to the 3-hole, it's Jake Blessinger.
Yeah, that was a really good piece of hitting from Aubratt. Now he's got a monster up there. A lot of speed on the base paths.
Yeah, tons of speed. Big RBI hero. Pitch from Haight, a 2-seamer. Right on the edge. Nicely placed. 0-1 pitch. Swung on up the middle again. It's going to load the bases up. Thought about coming around, but thinks better of it. So now Jim Peckham will bat. Has 1 home run in the playoffs, batting .213 though, looking to do some damage.
He needs ball 1 here. There he goes. And now he's in the driver's seat.
Quickly 3-0. Swung on. Could have been a ball. Now a big 3-1 pitch. Swung on, crushed deep to center field. Chrono back there makes the catch. Going to come home is the runner from third. So a sac fly we see. 3-1 game here now. Really a Giuliano? I don't know. Giuliano? I don't know. I was trying my best to say it and I totally botched it. So
I'll say Luliano.
Is it an L?
Yeah, I think so.
It's lowercase? I don't know. Anyway. Inning ends. Small rally there for the Cacti. Cut the deficit to 2. But now Haight's back at the plate, getting to work with patchwork. Gets a single to start things off. The time bomb's looking for a big pitch to hit here as the runner with not a ton of speed takes a quick lead off first, and we see another single. Haight's able to set the table well for himself.
Yeah, it wasn't really the best reticle placement, but she wrapped around a ball that was well on the zone and got a nice single.
That ball's inside.
Ball inside there. Big 3-1 pitch, runs the count full. And then gets him looking at the top of the zone. Great location from Aubratt. That's the pitching we're talking about. Really expert location.
Yeah, nothing you can do with those last 2 pitches. You just have to stand there and wait for the next batter.
Yeah, they're not worth hitting at all as far as outcome goes. But they are in the strike zone, so you just watch them fly by. Looking for a double play ball is Aubratt. Misses just low again. It's 3-1 the count. Things still in the game. This one hit hard right up the middle. Going to be a single. Base is now loaded. I believe that was the
Really
pitcher.
good contact. Yeah, I was going to say it was a tough reticle, but he really got on it.
So the pitcher on first. Base is now loaded. Haight, the leadoff hitter at the plate. Looking for a huge pitch to hit here. Fastball hitter. Tough out as well.
He's going to be patient. He's just waiting for something right in there.
Swung on the ground. Oh no, the shortstop missed it. How? Two runs are going to come around and score. And it's 5-1 Clocksmiths. A terrible, terrible misplay.
Wow, off the bat, it looked like a double play. I do think it was a little too slow for that, but then just walked right by it.
This one's lifted to right field. Aubratt's going to get under with Peckham, makes the catch. 2 down, but yeah, it's just really a tough play. It's one thing when you see those in the outfield. When they happen in the infield, that's really brutal.
Yeah, it didn't appear to be like a switching issue. I think he just, I don't know, misplayed it.
Put off the gas kind of with the stick or something. I'm not sure. Hard to theorize. Only Aubratt may know, and maybe he has no answer either. This one's hit up the middle. Bases will load up again here with 2 outs. And this is Captain Chrono.
He's leaving the pitcher in. This is trouble.
Swung on, down the line. Gonna get down into the grass, into the corner. Bounce past the left fielder. 1 run scores. Here comes another. The other one's from first is rounding third, and that'll be a 3-run bases clearing double for Haight here. It is 8-1 Clocksmiths. Shot up the middle again. They are now at first and third.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 97.
Yeah, I think, yeah, now he just doesn't want to show him any pen.
Patchworks at the plate again. Let off the inning. Swings at this one. Hits it right field gap. That's going to be down. It's 9-1. Thinking about home again. He's grounding third. Is Haight. It's going to be 10-1.
The time bomb is set.
This one is
There
crushed.
it is.
Left field. It's caught.
He got it. Oh my God.
Just saves the game for a moment there, perhaps. We'll see what Aubratt's got left. Can he fight back in this game? Already down 10-1. Leadoff single in the fourth.
The catcher, number 8.
Quickly a 2-0 count. So Aubratt trying to stay locked in at the plate and come back here. Hits one on the ground though, they're short. Throws the second on to first. Not in time. Not a double play.
Number 47.
But a fielder's choice brings us the first out of the 4th inning. Now a changeup into zone, swung on, hit through the hole. Gonna put 2 on. So they stand on first and second for Matt Kindred with the contact versus righty straight against the elite cutter and falls behind of overclock, and this one's hits to left. Runners can't tag up. Gonna be an out number 2.
Now batting, the center field, number 17, Melvin Cabrera.
Cabrera's at the plate. Good hitter for the Cacti, leadoff hitter. Shot through the hole into left. That'll load the bases with 2 outs. So the Cacti not quite done yet.
The second baseman, number 29.
Getting to some pretty tough pitches.
And this shot through the hole, that's going to score a run, maybe 2. Chrono gets the throw in, but 2 will score, and it's 10-3.
Now batting,
Man, you love to see the fight from the Cacti here. Now you got a big hitter.
Yeah, working hard not to go down in the series any further than they already are.
It's outside.
We know how difficult it is to be 3-0 down.
Take your base, ball forward.
Aubratt walks.
Now batting, the right field.
Brings up Peckham again.
30.
That's a strike.
Spaces are loaded. Another big scenario for the Cacti, and there's a hit up the middle. That's scoring 1, maybe 2. The throw from
Gotta go.
Haight.
Gotta go.
Not in time. It's 10-5.
The left field.
Wow, incredible.
21.
We saw this in game 3 of the other game too from Skull. After going down early from Kai, he rallied back and nearly came back and lost that game 12-10. Let's see what Aubratt can do here. Swing and a miss. There's strike 3. So that'll end it, but big rally there to score 5 runs.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Your
Wow.
slugger
The
faces
Four
Cacti
runs.
are a prickly bunch.
second baseman, number 77.
Moises Sanchez going to come out here lefty from the pen against Clara, second hand.
That's a strike.
Right? Yeah, a little bit of a goofy arsenal, but she just has to hold. It's that simple.
Oh, that ball's low.
The 3-1 pitch lifted to center. Center fielder Cabrera under it. Easy catch. Going to be the pitcher now over clock. Going to get lifted. Haight not satisfied with giving up those 5 there, I think. Oh no, leaves him in. Maybe one more inning, perhaps.
Ball, that's outside.
Maybe thinking he can get a hit here and get him back to neutral. And might get it.
On the ground, throw goes to first.
The shortstop.
He did try to rally over there. We know how fast a lot of the pitchers are. Due to the way the roster tool is constructed, people take a little bit of advantage. So,
Yeah, I think Haight being a little chintzy on the pitcher's speed there. Otherwise, might have had something cooking.
good speed at first base now,
Ball's
though,
inside.
with 2 outs. Jet Chrono.
There's a strike.
This is the center fielder. Seen some action today.
Steve, right. That ball's inside.
This one's hit. Walking through the hole. No. Second baseman picks it up. Throws it to first in time. So we're done in the 4th. No runs scored for the Clocksmiths there. We're going to the top of the 5th.
Melvin Martinez.
Lifted to right field. That is going to be caught by Captain Chrono.
Batting, the catcher, number 8.
No, outside.
The high curveball swung on to left can be caught
Now batting,
out there by another, the
number
additional
3,
Chrono who
Moises
plays left field. I
Sanchez.
always forget the first name of that one for some reason.
You'd love to get something here if you're Aubratt, but it's not absolutely necessary. Just try to have some good at bats.
Couldn't quite put it together there off the end of the bat. Didn't get the good noise, got the bad noise.
Right?
And now we're here in the bottom of the 5th. It's Tobias Chrono, the left fielder. That's who I was speaking on last inning. Who made that one play. Gets a big swing there. But a foul ball results and makes it 2-1. Diving third baseman can't get there. So, leadoff single for the Clocksmiths in the 5th brings up the cleanup hitter, Captain Chrono.
This is quite an interesting arsenal for a AAA RP. I don't recall ever seeing anybody actually run this arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, without the changeup, it becomes difficult, but, you know, there is a cost and a luxury
Number 18.
to having a certain amount of numbers in your, or a number of pitches in your pen.
It's actually interesting to put volatile on a pitcher that's this funky. Normally, volatile is kind of saved for certain things. usually an overpowering pitcher.
Right. In this case, though, he's fighting with his own stamina, still at neutral mojo, but the stats are starting to diminish. Sanchez has those 2 runners on. One down here, misses low. And then Patchwork swings at it, hits it down into the right center field gap. 1 run's going to come around. It's 11-5 here.
Yeah, can't really blame Sanchez there. That was a great pitch, but no dice.
Pitch misses high. Ooh, just misses inside pitch. Power versus lefties here engaged. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up. Sanchez. 35th pitch from the pen. Swung on. Tag. Caught. Double play. Just super mega baseball. I mean, those are always possible in real life too, but you see those so much in this game. They're insane plays. The luck there. Good for Aubratt, tough for Haight. We'll see what Aubratt can do in the 6th inning as far as comeback goes. Scored a few runs a few innings ago. In that big 4-run inning. Strike in there.
Yeah, and you can see why Haight was reluctant to pull this pitcher out, even late in the game. Tense, and now back to neutral. Looking good.
Yeah, still pitching well, still has good stats. Got a good curveball looking there for the strikeout. So, and then 2-0 pitch on a line, left field, caught by Chrono.
The second baseman, number 29.
Bad ball hitter at the plate, swings at 1, fouls it. Swing and a miss. And then that 1-2 pitch hit into the hole at short, throws first in time. Top of the 6th done. We're going to the bottom half where Clara's second hand will lead us all.
Number 77.
She crushes one to left. It's going to be caught though by the left fielder easily, right down the middle.
Yeah, atrocious pitch.
Next pitch lifted to center and caught.
Number 8.
Shortstop and leadoff hitter back at the plate with 2 outs. Hits one up the chute to extend the inning with 2 outs. So that's what he does.
Yeah, definitely. He can reticle up balls. Sanchez just trying to milk one final couple or one more out here.
Can't get it there as that's hit through the left side. So there's 2 on, 2 out. Left fielder Tobias Chrono. Hits one foul, deep, but foul. Resets, 1-1 pitch. On the ground, into left center. Gonna score a run on a single here. It's gonna be 12-5. So
That was a big single.
it's possible the winning run's at the plate for the Clocksmiths in the form of Captain Chrono as far as mercy rules go. 2-0 pitch, misses. So
You got to pull Sanchez now. The jig is up.
the jig may be up indeed. If this is hit to left center field, doesn't have enough. No, it's off the wall. 2 will score though and make it 14-5 on the double. So Sanchez here, I think seeing this through maybe. No, he's gonna give way to somebody else to maybe just end this misery for the Cacti. Two-0 pitch inside, misses. Kurumi Nightmare Tokisaki looking for a strike to hit. There's one into the zone. 3-1 pitch upcoming. She's walked. Haight giving no quarter. This one's hit up the middle. Will he challenge to the plate? The throw? No.
Here she is.
It's Tina Time Bomb. Outfield is shallow. Can Haight get the win here? Will we go to the 7th?
She's fighting reverse splits, but I can tell she's feeling it. She's got the bases juiced.
Swing. Is it fair? It's
There she
down. That'll
goes.
score the run, and that'll be the game. Game 3 ends in mercy in favor of the Clocksmiths. Once again, they win. It's 3-0 in the series in their favor. And the Cacti seem to just have no answer for those bats.
Yeah, it wasn't a terrible game by the Cacti at all. At least they pushed back against, a juggernaut and at least forced that juggernaut to think about it and make a second run. So I like the resilience from the Cacti there. It's tough against this level of a player, who's feeling it.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling it at the plate. Looking great this season. Unicorn of the Year, most improved player. We're seeing a lot of good stuff from Haight now. 1 win away from potentially making the first ever AAA World Series in his career. So we shall see if that ends up being the case here tonight. We're about to cast game number 4. We're just going to take a brief moment, and we'll be right back with you folks. Here we go. We're loading into the corral, home of the Cacti, for game number 4 of this XBL AAA semifinals. These players at odds here. The Cacti down 3-0 in the series. Haight looking to go to the World Series with 1 win here. First pitch upcoming. Zach England, the pitcher. Swing over to Kindred at first.
The center fielder, number 2.
So there's 1 down.
No, outside.
Or excuse me, 3rd. I said first. This one hit on a line past the second baseman's glove, out into the right center field gap. That's going to be an easy double. That one was hit just too hard to catch, I guess.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
Difficult outcome there.
That's down.
Got the off-speed hitter, Chrono at the plate. Hits one off the end of the bat. Pitcher picks it. Only play is the first. Runner moves up 90
Now
feet.
batting, the right fielder, number 1.
Yeah, this is the second pitcher in a row from Aubratt that appears to be basically 50 velo and high junk. You could save a lot of money that way and build some hitters, but against really top-notch hitters,
Number
it
18.
becomes very difficult, and we're seeing that in this series. Haight is just too good for this.
Definitely true. The quality of pitcher means a ton in this league.
The first baseman,
So far,
37.
Aubratt having some difficulty with his starters. Runners at first and third here. Already a run scored in the game from the Clocksmiths. This one hit, caught. That'll end the inning. Runners remain where they're at, so we'll go to the bottom half of the first. So a fortunate outcome for the Cacti. It was another stinger off the bat of Pate.
Nope. High ball.
Zeke Stopwatch is the number 4 starter here for the Clocksmiths in Game 4. So leadoff hit for the Cacti, hit hard up the middle. We saw that a ton in Game 3, honestly. Just couldn't capitalize outside of the one big inning.
Outside. That's outside. Ball ball.
3-1 pitch. Runner's good speed at first. Doesn't end up running. Gets to second in time, though, as that one bounces to the left fielder. It was a good attempt from Haight. So it looked like a catchable ball.
Yeah, you know, everything about Aubratt's hitting looks really good. He has a good eye. He gets to some balls that are tough to get to. The only thing is you almost never see a ball driven to the wall or over the wall.
Yeah, not a ton of power in the play from Aubratt. Kind of a remnant of the old AAA days. But, you know, massive improvements made in his game just to get to the semifinal. Remember going back down to the AA, coming back up here to AAA, and then competing at the highest level in AAA. It's no surprise we're seeing Aubratt and the Cacti in the semifinal, but, you know, never was quite the hitting first player that we're seeing out of Haight here. And in this series, it's proving to be quite difficult. But we do see the game get tied on the single. These are the types of rallies that we've seen already from Aubratt in this series. It's just a matter of if this can jump them back all the way back into the series and win them a game here. We're ahead 2-1 on this one, as another single brings 2 runners on and 2 outs for Aoki.
Yeah, the entire key here is to take balls because Haight is extreme risk averse, and Aubratt is showing a pretty nice eye.
Strike.
3-1 pitch, swung on into left field. That's gonna be another hit. That'll load the bases. You're right. Nice eye indeed. Picking his pitches and finding the hole into the outfield.
Pitcher, number 46.
Boy, tough batter to have up there right now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Zach England, the pitcher, gets the hit in the 8-hole through the construction of the lineup. Pitch from Stopwatch, 1-1, check swing.
See, he's controlling the zone quite nicely.
Strike.
2-2 here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Leaves him loaded. But 1 or 2 runs do score in the first, so they've gone back and forth already in this game, and we're in the top of the second inning, 2-1.
Great pitch by Haight there. He threw the outside forkball, and the pitcher just froze a tiny bit. Couldn't get there.
No.
Ball down, it's 2-1. This one hit to the shortstop, picked. Martinez to first. 1 out.
The second baseman, number 77.
That's down.
So Haight down in this series.
Ball.
Hasn't happened often. Looking for a way to quickly come back and level things up.
Ball 4.
There's a walk.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 27.
Strike. Ball.
Stopwatch, looking for a pitch to hit. Sees one 2-1.
Nope.
Makes it 3-1. Decent speed at first as well. A hitter's count. Good pitcher's pitch. Full count again, fouled away.
Oh, he doubled up. That was a great pitch, and Haight fell for it, but just barely got a piece. And now he takes a great walk.
Batting, the shortstop, number 8.
Very valuable. Very valuable 2 runners on base here. Oh, but he hits one on the ground. It's short. On to second, over to first. Not in time for a double play. That would have been huge to turn. But that ball was hit just a little too slow.
Yeah, it was a good attempt, but just not happening. That runner has some speed over there on first.
Lifted to center field. Going to be caught, though, for Cabrera. And in the top of the second will end. Runners remain on. No damage done there. Cacti good at getting out of a little bit of a jam.
That's straight.
Yeah. Yeah, and against the top hitters, it doesn't matter how you get out of it as long as you get out of it.
That's the truth indeed.
Center fielder, number 17, Melvin.
You see that one hit to first real quick.
Straight.
They thrown to first real quick for an out. Melvin Cabrera's back at the dish, made that last out in the inning preceding us. Tokasaki throws to first from third. 2 down.
Number 29.
Ball. That's inside.
This one hit through the hole. Runner's going to end up on first, so Cacti want to try and add more even with 2 outs. Let's see if they can get the runner around.
First baseman, number 5.
Yep. Outside. Nope. No.
That runner has good speed at first, but Cacti not deploying. 3-1 pitch, check swing, makes it full. Swung on, fouled away. Full count again.
Nope. Ball 4.
Just low. Good pitch from
Wow,
Haight.
what an eye.
Really good eye from Aubratt there.
30.
Good pitch, good better eye.
On the ground to Patchwork. Patchwork's going to hustle over to first. There's going to be an out. We're going to the third inning.
Left fielder, number 3.
I was just gonna say, Dwayne, you can see, you know, Haight has some talent on the mound. There's a lot of pitches that are really shaving that zone. And as good as Aubratt's eye has been,
That's outside.
even he is sometimes just a small chase and just it gets you that big out that you really didn't want.
Right. Ooh, swing. Over the pitch, under the zone.
Number 1.
So we've seen a few of those in this game and maybe a couple in last game as well where Haight goes reaching. He's not impervious to reaching, but has good strike zone awareness generally.
Exactly.
Looking there as Aubratt expertly just finds location after location.
Ball outside.
2 outs in the third. This one's popped back behind the plate. Is it playable? It is caught. I'll end it. We go to the bottom of the third inning.
We've got a pretty interesting game here, Train, especially with the Cacti ahead by 1
You bet that's a strike.
and at home.
Second hand's able to pick that one quickly, throw it to first. So no leadoff singles this time for the Cacti.
Melvin Martinez.
Melvin Martinez at the plate.
Nope.
Near identical play. Second baseman over to first in time.
Number 8.
Nope.
This one's hit over the jumping first baseman. That's through the hole.
Number 46.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
So not a ton of speed at first, but runner is on.
That's inside. Nope.
Uni wants to know why I'm talking to myself.
Uni, is he still in this league?
He heard you're washed up. Mystery man heard Uni's washed up, I mean.
No, I heard he was gone.
I heard he was in the World Series.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Congratulations, Uni.
Got a 2-2 count here to Haight. This one's hit on the ground. Miles gonna pick it, throw it to first in time. There's one down. So this game kind of going through its paces compared to last, where yeah, things kind of unraveled quickly. This one's hit right at England. That's gonna be caught. So there's 2 outs. Clara's second hand hits one hard, deep to left. Corral has such a strange setup, so deep to left is kind of short to left, but then all of a sudden, so either way, easy fly out.
Yeah, you're right though, Train. It's a very, very funky dimensions. Left center especially is an absolute desert out there.
Haight picks it, throws it first in time for the out in the 4th. See stopwatch still going. 54th pitch though. Thrown a good few pitches. We will probably see that pen from the Clocksmiths sooner rather than later. We know how conservative Haight likes to play.
Yeah, I really love Aubratt's eye. And the funny thing about Aubratt is he does power swing. He doesn't mix. But he definitely includes power swing in his game. And it seems like you don't really see a lot of balls driven from him.
Yeah, I mean, many will forget quickly that, you know, in all the hullabaloo around the Clocksmiths winning a Uni of the Year, the Cacti also a Uni of the Week recipient. Aubratt, you know, a player that's improved so rapidly over time and has many abilities to use different parts of the game to his advantage. Different type of baseball IQ sort of player than you normally see in this league. So, just, again, commending how far Aubratt's already gotten, trying to stay ahead in this game and stay into the series. Couple quick runners on here with one down, bring out the 3-hole hitter Chrono. Pressure's at 3 bars. This one's hit up the middle again. That's what Haight's been so good at, just getting these hits right up the middle, hitting the ball where it's pitched.
I was gonna say you can't run that. You can't run that, Haight.
Kind of
And he got wise to it. He realized it was no dice, and it's not worth it. He's got a hitter here. England is in trouble.
Ooh, that's down into the corner. That's definitely going to score 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. Runners coming all the way around. That's going to be a bases clearing double. It's 4-2 Clocksmiths as 3 score.
Number 18.
That's a difficult corner to chase after the ball in. And then that one's hit to deep right center field. Doesn't have enough. Center fielder waves him off. He makes the grab. 2 outs.
That pitcher should have been gone before those 3 runs came in. That was a mistake. I mean, I admit I'm a quick hook, but I mean, at some point you got to hook somebody.
Oh, 0-1 pitch hit right at England, though. Makes the catch. Ends the inning. That was lucky. Caitlin reaching out of the zone again.
Still in okay shape.
This one's hit to center field. Chrono makes the grab.
Yeah, even when he gets the sound train, it doesn't have the carry. I don't know if the Cacti are vegetarians or what's kind of holding them back from a muscle standpoint, but it just doesn't seem like, you know, the off-season workout routine is working. Certainly the skills training is working.
Number 21.
A strike in there. And then off the hand, swung on second hand, is going to pick it, easy throw to first, and that'll quickly end the 5th. So yeah, nothing doing for the Cacti here. Going silent, the runs come in spurts. So we're gonna see if they can come in spurts as they keep the Clocksmiths at bay. Now the Clocksmiths with the advantage. All gotta be thinking ahead here about possibly making the World Series. Gotta temper those moments and expectations. The single on 3-1 brings up second hand. So with nobody out here, Aubratt's considering a call to the pen.
Again, though, he's running the same thing. He's running mid velo with a bunch of junk. He does have reverse splits on this one, though.
Pitcher number 27.
Ball, that's inside.
Elite changeup.
The elite changeup fouled away. Robbie Watt, excuse me, sees a 99 power swing lifted to center field, and that's going to be out number 3. So all taken care of here in the 6th. Zeke's stopwatch is locked in on the hill, going to stay in the game here.
That's inside.
Strike in there. 2-1 pitch. In there again. Here comes a big pitch. Off the glove of the catcher. Uncatchable there. So full count to Tokusaki. Caught.
But he
One
used
out
a little
for-
signal there.
Yeah, the leadoff single that we've seen quite a few times from the Cacti in these 2 games tonight. Unable to come through there. Would have been, like you said, very valuable. This is to short, though, picked easily and thrown to first. Just a ton of ground balls. Like you said, not a lot of balls in the air out of Aubratt. It becomes difficult.
Yeah, and a lot of it is Hate's pitching, but I think even so, just not able to drive anything. It's always on the ground, or I don't think a ball's gone past the outfield for Aubratt today.
Number 8.
Shortstop sees one. Way outside. We're in the top of the 7th. So this game moving quickly due to the lower score line.
Nope, outside. That's a strike.
Strikes in there. 2-2 pitch. That was a really good curveball.
No, inside.
Just misses high. The reverse splits, full count pitch. Fouled away. We're going to do it again. Tough out and fastball hitter as well. So there's a ton of traits active here. The elite changeup misses, though, and it's a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
Strike. Ball, that's low.
Ball misses low. Good speed at first.
Down.
Ball misses again. This one is crushed to right. Going to be caught, though, by Peckham. It is. It was driven well, but just didn't quite have the distance.
Now batting,
Yeah, it appeared to be reticled up quite well.
Reverse splits may be doing the job.
Yeah, and I mean, just a tiny bit off against that kind of reverse splits, etc., is really damaging.
Yeah, you gotta be exact. Even 87 plus, even but 93. Yeah, and beyond. Ego in this game can be so difficult, as we see a double play here, as Haight swings at one just on the end of the bat. So 4-2 is the ball game. Bottom of the 7th here, a quick stretch, and we are in it. This one's lifted behind short, caught by Haight's namesake shortstop there.
Once again, getting to the ball, but it's so weak. He just can't push even a single.
This one's hit out there into right field foul territory, going to get down. So we remain alive. 0-2. Swung on pitcher off the end of the bat. Picks it, throws it to first. There's 2 outs now.
Yeah, definitely reaching a little bit. You're going to have to settle down here.
Nope. Low.
Make Haight work. Don't let him just, throw balls. There it is.
Making the fielders work a little bit as they have to chase into the gap for extra bases with 2 down. Good swing from the Cacti. A 2-out double. And remember, only down just the 2 runs here. So, can shorten up and do some damage. RBI Heroes at the plate.
Wow, really pumped up.
Fouled away, 1-2.
Needs to not chase.
He does chase the changeup.
No.
Big swing and a miss.
Ouch.
Ends the 7th. That was a brutal pitch. Great job from Haight on the sequence. Aubratt just kicking himself there for swinging at that one.
Yeah, it probably looked like it was coming right over the middle. He just jumped as soon as he could.
Those are the reason why you put those pitches where Haight just placed them. Those changeups can be brutal. Over the jumping second baseman. No breaks either for the Cacti. That's going to be a leadoff single.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 18.
Strike in there. Then this one hit out into right field. It's going to be past the glove.
Oh, short.
Uncatchable. That's difficult for Aubratt. Don't want fielding mistakes this late when you're in a close game.
Yeah, I don't
Season's
know if
on
it was
the line.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's a player mistake, but he did raptor arm that over there in right field.
You did. You saw him reach out for it.
Yeah.
But again, this is season on the line stuff for the Cacti. You do not want to be making mistakes. It is what it is. When it comes to Super Mega Baseball and the plays you can and can't make, as we all know. This one's hit out to right. 1 run's going to score. So it makes it 5-2.
Every run for the Clocks is awfully tough right now.
This one right at the second baseman, a quick out, number 1. He was playing in. Good play.
Number 77.
This one's hit, outside pitch foul. First and third still to second hand. She lifts it to left. Is it playable? Yes. No tag up here.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 27.
Pitcher's going to get lifted now for Sandy Hourglass, the ace exterminator. And she hits it through the hole. Does her job. Gets the pinch hit single on the first pitch. Makes it 6-2 Clocksmiths.
Number 8.
They're a 4-run lead now and a 3-0 lead in this series. 1 win away here and just 6 outs from a AAA World Series. Appearance.
Nope, that's low.
Not a ton of speed on the bases. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got some whipping. Bottom of the 8th upcoming now. But a few runs score. Make the lead just that much bigger. And that much more difficult for Aubratt to overcome.
Right fielder, number 30.
That's a strike.
Need something this half inning for sure.
Lifted to
Good
center.
lead.
Gonna get down. There is a single. So that's exactly what you need to start off with.
Left fielder, number 21.
Ball, that's inside.
Up the middle again. There's gonna be 2 on here, so not quite done yet is Aubratt. Shortstop Cabrera, or Martinez, excuse me.
That's a strike.
Oh,
Swings though on the ground up third. 5 over to 3. The double play. Heads up from Haight. Nice job. Good baseball play there.
very good play from Haight there. Just really snuff out the fire.
And then a quick one pitch out ends the 8th. So we're going to the 9th inning, folks. 6-2 Clocksmiths. They are 3 outs from a AAA World Series appearance. The Cacti have 3 outs left in their season.
Yeah, another funky Arsenal, but it appears that the time has come for the clocks.
That was good. I like that. He did a clock poem. We get some humor. We get up to a little bit of humor in here when Uni's not around. He thinks he's the funniest guy in the booth. He told me that. He thinks that. I mean, he would tell you that, right? That's the type of thing that he would tell you.
I don't know what he would say, but I just know we need somebody who's willing to wear costumes and stuff like that.
We're lucky we found him for that. That was a huge home run by Chrono there just to widen the lead as we're over here just kind of on a tangent. But we're seeing, again, Hate just dominating. Feliciano comes out the closing pitcher just to get some reps, it seems like. And gives up a homer, so, you know, just needs outs. Can't be giving up home runs. Good sliding play.
Now back, the third baseman, number 18.
Yeah, I just want to say Uni earned that tangent.
He did earn that. And now we may see as out number 3 is made if Hate earns his way to the AAA World Series.
Number 20.
Now you empty the bench. Sergio Diaz probably hasn't had an at-bat since game number 1 of the season, but he's ready.
He's ready indeed. First pitch swinging, Hate picks it the first in time. 1 down. Third baseman number 11, Matt Kindred bats here with 2 down, or 2 more outs in the season for the Cacti. Sliding play makes it 1.
Number 17, Melvin Cabrera.
That's a strike swinging. 0-1 pitch, swing, miss. Big pitch here for Hate. The high fastball, 0-2, swung on, fouled back. We're going to reset and do it again.
Look at the stats on Ricky O'Clock here on the mound.
He gets him out on the line out to second. That'll do it. The Clocksmiths win. They sweep their way to a AAA World Series berth. Humongous stuff for our most improved AAA player in Season 20 by the name of Hate. Amazing, amazing job here. He really just took the season and the series by storm, and now we'll play in the World Series.
Yeah, I tried to warn people at the beginning of the season, and as wrong as I probably was, I got bailed out by the switch to PC, and Hate has been on a roll ever since, and, you know, he's such a great player, and he's showing what he can really do now, and, you know, the other side is tough. We've got hitters on the other side, but Hate is, and then the Clocks are going to be very difficult to take out in the World Series. But congratulations, Hate, well earned. And Aubratt, you played well.
Yeah, Aubratt played extremely well all season long to get to this point. One of the pitching first players in this league, but really improved the bat, came down to the AA. Got those sea legs back, you know, and figured things out and became a very much more improved player. So we're really hoping to see more from Aubratt in the future, and just commending a really awesome Season 20. Tough series, though. Again, like you said, against a real hitter in Hate, who's going to be against a real hitter in Ty or Skull, whoever wins that series. That's tied up 2-2. Those two keep going back and forth. You know, that's going to be a big World Series. That's going to be the AAA World Series that was promised as far as sluggers go. Usually it's kind of a surprise or an underdog, or maybe even the favorite kind of mashes their way past everybody. But this is going to be Titan versus Titan when it comes down to it, because Hate is hitting better than anybody, it seems like, in this playoffs. And those two players on the other side are going to be as good as anybody. So the pitching from Hate, though, we talked about it before the series that started here tonight, and it really came through. I mean, we saw him really improve that part of his game, and it helped a ton in this season and this series to get there. What do you think?
Well, here's what I think is, as great as Hate has played, as much as Hate's bat has been explosive, His pitching is definitely better than anybody that's else is going to get to the finals. Those other two on the other side, we've seen their bats at a level that might possibly be above even what Haight has been doing. So, and both of those players streaky on the mound, but can pitch at times and definitely have been hot lately and can improve. I think the pitching have the acumen to do so. So I do really like Haight because I do think his pitching is better than either of them, but I'm not entirely sure that his hitting is better than either of them. So I think it's going to be extremely interesting whether it's Skull or Dynasty.
Yeah, the AAA World Series gonna be a banger for sure. Season 20, no shortage of awesome matchups. As the XBL World Series, you have Uni awaiting the winner of Ox and Wish, and the AA World Series between MH Smith and Prestone is being discussed for casting as we speak. So that is also super exciting as well. We have all the resumptions of what's left to be upcoming here. Skull versus Ty. That World Series I just mentioned, and Ox versus Wish, all of that should be upcoming here by the weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But without further ado, I think that does it here for us tonight here. It's been great to be in the booth with you once again, Mystery Man, for another cast. Shout out to Lot for producing earlier. Nice to get a doubleheader here in as things get sporadic with the semifinals. So appreciate everybody's time. Appreciate you all for being here, and have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.